Hey, it's Christine Ruiz again. So I forgot to charge my phone before I went live with Sheena. So I'm trying to see if she's gonna join me again just to finish up our conversation. Oh, what did I do? Let's see. Okay, there you go, Sheena.
Okay.
Oh, heck. I was like, what? My phone was dead, like
Girl.
gone. It
It's
took
all
a
right.
few minutes to turn back
Get
on.
the juice. Get the juice, girl.
Yeah, you know,
It's okay.
that's life. But
It was a good
you know,
run. Good run.
it was a good run. But I think, like you said, it's not necessarily something you can just cover everything in one quick conversation. So we might have a, revisit maybe not necessarily mental health and travel, but just like some other topics if you want to,
Absolutely.
or if you decide you're on your own, I can definitely share it with my page.
Yes, yes. Hi, Erica. Hey, Red.
I don't see anybody. Me? Well, I don't know.
I don't know. And people are saying they can't see the live on my page, so I don't really know what's going on, but it's okay. Hey, Red. Thank you for joining
Well, I guess you can always share it.
afterwards.
Let me share it afterwards because, like the other one, I had to end. Let me see. I'm trying to go back. The other one I had to end,
Yeah.
and I was able to share that. Hold on. It's so funny because it seems like it's a continuation of our last conversation. Let's see.
Is it?
Oh, I'll just share it on your page.
Yeah, share. Do something, girl, 'cause I don't know how to do this stuff. I'm so
I think I
behind in
just
life.
Eric.
Love you,
Erica.
Red.
I see the picture. Do we both know Erica? Because I can't see her picture.
Erica, yes, from high school. These are all high school buddies.
Aww.
Redhead,
Oh,
red.
well, now my father's watching.
Hi, Dad.
Yes. So anyhow, we literally have been talking for like 30 minutes and then my video cut off. So for anyone that this is topic on, you'll have to go back to the previous video because we're not about to say everything all over again.
No.
But we were essentially talking, Sheena is a LP
I'm a associate professional counselor in the state of Georgia.
license.
Licensed associate professional counselor.
And we were just more so talking about travel, and whether sometimes people are traveling to escape their situation, their lives, dealing with their internal things, they dad, or if people are traveling to truly explore. And I think that was really the thing. And what Sheena pretty much talked about was her experiences. I'm only here for a sec while a child is cleaning up.
Ah, thank you, honey.
Yeah. Well, thank you for popping, Erica.
Thank you, sweetie. Watch the old one later if you have time.
And that's what we were essentially talking about because Sheena was saying how like some of her travel before where she would be traveling overseas and still dealing with anxiety and depression. And then you talked about when you got to that trip in India where you finally were like, no, I need to get this under control.
Yeah.
And just the difference that you had when you recently traveled to Ghana.
Going with a clearer heart and mind and a stabler mood, I was able to really embrace the trip. And so also Christine was brought up great points of just making sure you check in with your friends who are always jet setting and just check in with your friends in general that, I really thank Christine for calling me. We haven't spoken in a year and she's just like, I don't know what country you in, but hit me back, girl. It's been a year.
No, because I feel like we talked a little bit after that.
Maybe, girl. My mind. But hey, Courtney, it's my cousin. Hey. So so just checking with people who maybe not in travel, but in other ways, they just seem to be living this fabulous life on Facebook And, you know, you really don't know how people are doing. Don't just take it at face value. And we also talked about people who are putting out these fabulous, you know, kind of highlight reels of their life. Hey, just being more transparent and honest too. You know, every now and then, you know, I'm not a big fan of people complaining on Facebook and stuff like that about their lives, but you know, you can have a transparency moment every now and then, and just let people know how you're really doing. If that's how, hey Adam, it's Duluth in the house. Just let people know how you're really doing, and not just a highlight reel of your life.
Right. I mean, I definitely think with Facebook, you're able to curate and put out what you want people to see. You know, that's what you put. And I think it's also a lot of things. Like, I'm very into, especially in the last like 4 or so years, I'm very mindful of words and thoughts and the power that they have. Exactly. And so I'm not quick to speak a lot of negative things because I'm like, I just don't want to be about it. But life does happen, and so, you know, I'll share that from time to time. But even behind closed doors, when I'm having like that feeling down or negative, I literally tell myself out loud, change. Because number one is acknowledging, okay, I am thinking this. Can you hear this singing in the background?
Yes.
The kids.
Beautiful.
They don't even know that they are being listened to on Facebook Live. But anyhow, I'm going to tell them and they'll feel embarrassed. But even like, I do it because I'm like, okay, I'm acknowledging that I'm thinking and feeling this way, but I'm choosing to feel differently. Yeah. I'm choosing to think differently, because I can like go down that rabbit hole of despair and feelings, or I can say, okay, what is the situation? What can I do? Or I know what I can't do, so what can I do? You know, it's just kind of, for me personally, that switch. And that's why I probably do that more with, like, I have my, you know, my blog now, my email list. So I'll send out little emails here and there and kind of discuss. But I also think, even if you're not doing it on Facebook, just have your circle or your person or your people that you at least are transparent with and real with, so that someone knows what's going on and someone can help you.
Yeah. Hey, Maggie, Gianna, and Frederica. What's up, y'all? Frederica, girl, how you doing? It's been a minute. It's been so long.
I don't see anyone who watches, so I'm glad you see names.
I see names. But no, that's a good point. You don't have to broadcast, you know, everything to Facebook. But as long as you're being transparent to somebody in your life, and I definitely did. I had my best friend at the time. I was hitting her up. Must have been on Facebook Messenger while I was in India. Like, oh my God, like I'm having a really tough time here, and she helped get me through it. She really helped get me through it. But it's important to have those people you can go to. But you know, again, when you're in a good place and you travel, hey.
Okay, now I see Frederica. Hi. I'm just seeing a thing.
Girl, you late. It's okay now. But when you're in a good place, a really good place, a stable place, and you know when you are, you know when, you know, you're in a healthier place, then when you travel, you can really, really get into it. I really see the difference between this last trip I took to Ghana and all my previous trips. I mean, and here's a tip too. And I have to say, I have taken a few trips with family members that I haven't really talked about, but they were in that time period of me not doing well. But because I was with people that I trusted, because those other trips like India and Thailand were with complete strangers, kind of like travel groups that I got connected to. But when you're with family members, that trust that you have with them, that comfortability can help. So those trips were not as bad as some of the trips where I didn't know anybody, you know. So if you really want to see the world, and you are going through things, don't let it stop you either. You know, just travel with someone you trust and know and love, and that can make it a lot better experience for you than.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
Well, it's about 45 minutes we've been on here, and I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I literally had a
Don't
half-eaten
eat,
donut
girl.
because I was like, I'm gonna find something to eat before we go live because I
That's
was
not
so
enough.
hungry.
That is not enough. You need a
But I
meal.
did lunch.
But thank
Yeah.
you so
Okay.
much for putting this
Mm,
together.
no problem. That's what I said. We was gonna talk about it anyway. So I was like, we're just gonna basically have a phone conversation, but on Facebook Live because I feel like someone can possibly benefit from this. And I think you're awesome, and I've always thought you had nice teeth. So now you
Well, I think you're awesome and you're doing great things and you're a mom boss and I love it. So
thank you. All these kids, believe me, because they take me there. They try me. So I
don't
always say
want to
that
tell
I
you
put.
too much.
It's okay.
You
But
got it.
actually, I'm free during the daytime. That's usually when I'm free. It's the weekends. I feel like I'm busy because everybody's home. But once
Yeah.
they go to school, it's your name. So, um,
I know you can't
you
wait.
can, that's when I'm
Huh?
available. I say you can call me in the weekday. That's when I'm available.
Okay. All right. Well,
But
thanks everybody for watching.
no problem. I would say for people, if you guys don't know, Sheena on Instagram is Sheena Speaks, and it's the spelling of her name that you can see here somewhere, right? And I'm Christine Deco, but definitely if you guys had maybe questions of things we didn't address, or you're interested, like what's her Instagram again, we'll put it in the comments. And then if anyone's interested, my website's Christine Deco, because I used to be Christine D Collier for those that know me from high school. And then I have like different email lists for different things, mindset, business, and then a whole separate one for parents stuff. But yeah, we will probably have another conversation maybe about something else. I don't know. Or if you do something cool or do a blog post, let me know and I'll definitely share it.
And likewise.
Until then, I'm gonna eat. What you about to do?
I'm about to go grocery shopping for the week.
All right.
Well, enjoy
All
your
right.
dinner.
Bye everybody for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye.